It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Warriors out in Oakland. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Golden State does so many things well. Obviously, the offensive side of the ball, they're tremendous. But a lot of folks, Kenny, don't realize how good they are defensively, and statistically, they were the best in the league last year.
You know, Ernie, when you have multiple players on the all-defensive team, you have Andrew Bogut, you got Draymond Green, guys who are locked down defenders, you are going to be a great defensive team. And they've held their best field goal percentage against teams last season, 42.6%.
That's just under 43% in my book.
0.6.
Yeah.
You know what, Ernie, what I like about that team, everyone from the 2 to the 4 position has quickness, speed, allows them to just switch all over the court. And when they go small, they're unbeatable, Ernie.
And, of course, you got Steph Curry. And you know what I like to say about him.
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
He makes it
Steph Curry with the shot, boy.
He makes it look
effortless.
Oh,
that's a good one.
He's still using
that. Was a good
yes,
one.
sir. Time now for tip-off.
I got one. He's so Steph-efficient.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Kenny.
he's very
You got
clever.
one?
You got one?
He's very Currylicious.
Boo. Boo,
That was
boo, boo.
terrible. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court here at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Green. Goes back up, and Davis sends it back. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for New Orleans right now, Evans and Gordon are the guard set. Pondexter and Davis fill up the forward slots. And it's Ashik in at the 5.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
On defense, the Warriors. Here's Evans, and it's good off the back rim and in. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Evans leading the charge. Can't hit from in close.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Curry against Evans, and Curry, here we go.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Curry brings the double. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Stephen Curry. Dexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs Clark in points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Gordon. Draymond Green pulls it in.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Thompson with the bucket.
And he'll take it right into the teeth of the D without thinking twice about it.
The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Pelicans still look like they're getting going. 4-point game with the fadeaway. Evans' shot is good. Evans has got his second basket.
What great touch there on the fadeaway. Man, right in his face.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
For 3, Gordon can't hit. Good D by Thompson.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. And the Pelicans also making a change. Cole's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. Pelicans trail by 4. Evans dishes to Cole. Here's Davis. Green with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
It's Curry outside. They grab their own miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And that's Evans penetrating, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist from
Evans has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Stolen by Evans. And now it's Evans running. He can go all the way, and he gets it to go. Evans has got 8 points.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asher. Anderson comes in for Davis. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Holiday in for Eric Gordon. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
No good from Spates.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, they've weathered their turnovers so far.
They've been lucky to this point. If they want to keep this lead, they need to take better care of the ball.
.103 left here in the first quarter. Right wing, tipped away. Iguodala with the steal. Three-pointer.